This season, we're all about heroes. And this week, we're helping a family who's never pulled any punches. And now, they're in the fight of their lives. And the renovation starts right now.
That's gonna leave a mark.
So Ed, Michael, Johnny, and Dee Dee, we were traveling through Geneva, New York, on our way to meet the Hill family. Now, this is an amazing family who's dedicated themselves to taking at-risk kids, turning their life around, getting them off the streets. But now this family is up against the ropes themselves. Take a look at this tape and you'll see why we're here.
Hi, ABC. We're the Hill family from Geneva, New York.
I'm Tim, the coach and dad.
I'm Michelle, I'm the mom.
I'm Justina, I'm the big sister.
I'm Alem, and I'm the boxer.
I'm Jake, and I'm 11.
I'm Jada, and I'm 5.
Welcome to our home! Woo!
Tim Hill grew up in a rough neighborhood in Geneva, New York. Now, as a young kid, he was surrounded by bad influences such as crime and drugs. But he refused to give in to the mean streets. So to stay out of trouble, Tim took up boxing. And what started out as an after-school sport soon became a life passion. In 1999, Tim and his wife Michelle started the Geneva boxing team for at-risk kids in the neighborhood.
My wife and I are social workers. We work with at-risk kids. That's what we do for our daytime job, and this is what we do all night long from 8 till 10:30 or 11 o'clock at night. And we don't have to worry about these kids being in trouble because they're too tired to be in trouble by the time practice is over with.
I'm so proud of my dad. He just wants to give back because he was a troubled kid, and boxing got him out of trouble, got him a career, got him a family, so he wants that for everybody.
The gym became a safe haven for families wanting to keep their kids off the streets. And what's really awesome is that boxing gave these kids a sense of pride and accomplishment that they'd never had.
I came here with Coach Tim when I was 8 years old, and it changed my life a lot. Because of boxing, I'm getting out of trouble, doing good in school. It got me off the streets, it made me become somebody. I never had a dream, but now I have a dream.
Like so many kids in the neighborhood, Alem was from a broken home, and he was actually homeless several times while growing up. But Tim believed in him and refused to let him become another statistic. And in 2007, he became part of the Hill family as well, when Tim and Michelle became the legal guardians of Alem and welcomed him into the family.
Hammer, Alem Whitfield, he really didn't have a place to live and he's been like a son to me since he was 8 years old. So he's with us now. He's a great kid because he's got a lot of heart and a lot of drive.
Coach Tim, I call him my father. He's like a father figure to me because he's been there ever since I was young. I really think if I don't had Coach Tim and Michelle in my life, I would have done a lot of bad stuff. They just created me and made me a new person.
But here's the thing. The actual training facility has taken one too many punches. I mean, the paint is peeling, the roof is falling in, the team has outgrown the dilapidated space, and all the equipment needs to be replaced.
Our original dream was to renovate my barn at home for a gym so the kids would have a place to train. But that's slowly sagging and the roof is tore off it now through a windstorm. And we just don't have the funds to follow through with one of our dreams of creating a gym for the kids. So we had to rent this place for our own money. And as you can see, it's the only place we can afford.
None of the kids pay for anything in the program. Tim and I fund that ourselves. So that's something that's been a family decision. We've talked with our kids. And we've told them if we wanted to continue this program that there would be less things for them.
Because Tim and Michelle have spent all the resources on keeping the gym open to the kids in need, there's no money left to make necessary repairs to the house. It is literally falling apart at the seams. The foundation is sinking, the basement is flooding, and the roof is caving in.
This house is over 200 years old, and it's got a lot of problems, and because of the boxing, this takes away from the money that we could use for the repairs of the house. We wouldn't change anything. We wouldn't put one kid out in the street if we had to. But the kids are more important than our house right now.
They need some help over here, man. I mean, this is a small little town. There's nothing else here. If they don't got this, they got the street, they got drugs. And without this place, man, my son would be in jail or he'd be dead. There's no lie. Or Hammer, or all these kids you see here.
All the way down, all the way down, all the way down.
They don't know where to go. They need this place. They need this place.
They all know the lines on.
ABC, we really need help, and not just for myself, my family, for tons of kids in the community. So please help us keep the kids off the street and provide a place for them to be forever.
Bye, ABC. Thanks for coming.
It'll be a knockout.
Awesome family, right?
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, very cool.
Beautiful.
So what do you say? You guys in?
Oh, yeah.
Well, bring it in there, people. Are you with me?
Yeah.
We're with you.
Well, then let's
Do it!
Let's go, guys. Come on, let's go. Good morning, Hill family! Tim, Michelle, Justina, Jacob, Janine, and Alem. Come on out here!
Oh my God! Oh my God!
The Hill family's incredible. They've sacrificed so much just to keep kids off the streets. And their original dream was to turn the barn into the boxing gym. But the barn is just as old as the house and not as well kept up. And I'm thinking, you know what? We gotta tear it down and rebuild. When Tim Hill sees a kid, it doesn't matter how tough he is or what his past was like. It doesn't matter. It's about new beginnings. And that's exactly what this week is about. It's about a new beginning for the family, and it's a new beginning for the Geneva boxing team.
Here's my question to you. I mean, you've got your own kids. You know what I mean? I mean, raising kids is tough enough on its own, but bringing in kids like from the street, that's a whole nother deal. Why do something like that?
Little kids grow up to be big kids. Let's make them positive and make them the best they are.
When I was younger, I was getting fights, and he straightened me up and she straightened me up. I think if it wasn't for them, I would be on the streets and stuff, because I see he gave me a hope.
What you guys are doing is so awesome, but I know because of like all the input you've been trying to put into the gym, things aren't working really well in your house. Well, this week we're gonna change all that. But the cool thing is while we're working on your house this week, you guys are going on vacation.
Oh yes!
Oh yeah! Woo! You guys are going on vacation to Cancun, Mexico! So we don't have a lot of time, so here's what I'd like to do. Dad, if you'll show me around the house, I mean, I'd like to get to see the gym too, maybe we could do that later.
Okay.
But if you'll show me around the house, family, hang out with the design team, kind of tell them what you need around here, all right? Okay. So this thing is 200 years old. Does it even have a solid foundation, or is it just on like these piles of bricks?
The front part is on the pile of bricks, and then the foundation over here, which is kind of sinking a little bit, that's holding the rest of the house up.
Well, let's check out the inside.
Okay.
So this is
our house.
Your floors are really, I mean, I can tell that they're sloping. I gotta see this, hold on. Yeah, look at that. Now that's what I call a pitch. Wow. So we go into the house, and it is charming because it's 200 years old, but it's old. And so everything is settled, everything is kind of cracking and falling apart, and it's amazing that the thing is still standing. When I got down in the basement and saw the fact that they've got all these jacks holding up their house just to try and make it level, you realize these guys deserve so much better. They've given their heart, they've given their soul, they've given everything they had to everyone else in this community. And their house has paid the price. But we can change that. We can give them what they need to continue being there for the kids in the community, but we can also get them in a house that they don't have to be worried about literally falling in on them.
So your family is really into boxing, aren't they?
Yeah.
What else do you like to do, Jaden?
I like to color.
Are you a good drawer? Really? You like to doodle everywhere? Yeah? What's your favorite drawing that you've ever done?
A smiley face.
A smiley face. Can you draw me a smiley face right now? Show me your best smiley face. That's great. So Jacob, what do you like to do?
I like to play sports, and I also like to cook.
Really?
And I just love learning about things and reading.
That's cool.
Okay, so whose room is this?
This is my room. The ceilings are still really, really low.
It's like a fort. Your family's pretty amazing.
They are.
I mean, my goodness.
We do everything we can for the community, and it's always not about us, it's about helping others, because that just reflects back on us and makes us better people if we help others. So that's what we focus on, is just that.
So let's talk about your room, because this is cute, but small. And do you like the pink thing, or are you over the pink thing?
I'm getting over the pink thing.
Okay.
You said that you'd be in trouble if you hadn't met Tim and Michelle and the family and found boxing. Where do you think your life would be now?
I think right now I would be in jail, somewhere like that, or hanging out with the wrong people. Probably dropped out of school, to tell the truth. And now I got boxing, now I got something to think about, like, before I act, you know? And with Tim and the family, they helped me be this better person too, because they showed me that they care for me and want me to be somebody and not just somebody on the streets. That's why I call them my family, because they did a lot for me that my parents really never did for me. He's not just a provider, he's a friend. He's just like one of them people that like you never can see yourself without, not just in my life, in my heart. Boxing was my second dream, but ever since I was little, I wanted to have a family, and I'm real proud of where I'm at right now, and I wouldn't want to change the way I've been living. Everything happened for a reason. I just want to be a role model.
This kid has been through so much, and he's just turning out to be a great kid, a great adult, someone to look up to. When you walk into Alem's bedroom, they've tried to make it as homey as they can. They've got this old mattress shoved into a corner. But if you ask me, he'd live there for the next 20 years if it just meant that he could be with the Hill family. We can do a lot better than that, and I guarantee you, gang, we're going to do just that this week.
You ready to see the boxing gym?
Oh, wow.
It's
got some character, doesn't it? This thing has had some
got a lot of miles on it.
Oh, my God, man. What's in this room here?
This is our bag room. This is where the kids come in and hit the bags. And we put the plastic up.
Why is that? Yeah, what's that for?
We have a small heater in the wintertime that blows heat in. If we don't, it will go right through the roof. So we put the blad up. Plus, as you can see, it helps stuff falling down, the dust.
Oh my God, yeah, you got all kinds of stuff falling from the ceiling. When you walk inside that gym, I mean, the first thing you realize is that it's not that appealing to the eye. It does not look like a fresh place to be. But what you don't see is the heart that goes into that. They haven't had the money to give it a paint job. They haven't had the money to fix the roof, but they've kept it open. And they've done what they have to do to make sure the kids have a place to box, to train, to learn life's lessons. Here's what I want to know. How is boxing, where people get into a ring and beat each other, how is this better for them than being on the streets?
Well, the main thing is it gives them self-esteem. It gives the kids some hope. And I've gone to some homes that were so incredibly run down and the situations were so bad, you just feel, how does this kid make it through? Especially when they don't have a father, or some of them are in prison, or some they haven't seen ever. If we didn't have the boxing gym, a lot of kids would still be in the street. And I can't let that happen. So if I was to call it quits and all of them saw me call it quits, I'm pretty sure they would too.
Sometimes it gets so bad that you think about having to shut the doors?
There've been a few times. But you just keep punching.
You've been there in the corner for everybody. Well, I want you to know, this week, we're in your corner, man.
It's awesome. It's incredible.
So, let's get you on vacation. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, come on.
Thank you.
What's so great about Tim is he's given these kids a chance to find a real hero, which is somebody who believes in them, who gives them the tools to become decent human beings, because he knows that there's so many kids who've got nothing else but the belief that they're gonna be better one day, that they're gonna be a better person than they are today. And that gym is that reason. But that boxing gym is falling down. The home they're living in is falling down because they're putting everything into the gym. Tim has always delivered for everyone else. This week, we're delivering for him.
Bye, guys! We'll see you in a week!
Coming up.
John Saunders and Brian Kenny of ESPN here. Oh, my God.
Hello, Hill family. This is Big George Foreman.
I'm Sugar Ray Leonard.
Hill family, Oscar, Hill family. Let's get ready to assemble!
Most beautiful house in the world!
Dude, I can't believe this thing. 200 years old, we have to save all this. Yeah. So design team, I'd like you to meet Tim Mahoney. Mahoney with Mahoney Design Build Incorporated. This is his team. They're gonna help build a house for this family. Anything you want to say before we start this thing?
This family is just giving back to this community. They fight for kids. They keep them off the streets, and we're here today to give back something to them and give them a dream that they deserve.
So what do you say? Should we let them know we're there for them?
She's loving it. I know, she won't want to come down.
Hey, baby.
Hello, Hill family.
Hey, bye.
Guys, I hope you're having a fantastic time on vacation, man. I know you guys, you're always there for these kids. Well, this week, your community is in your corner, and they want to say hi. Say hi, everybody.
Oh, my God.
Holy cow, is that our yard?
Well, I'll tell you what, man. I know you're so passionate about boxing. I know you use that as a tool to really teach these kids valuable lessons. Well, we're also going to use that as a tool to take down this house. So what do you say, people? Are you ready to step into the ring? Yeah! Let's do some Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the FEMA in Geneva! In its corner, the challenge of the Raging Bull goes Wayne's gonna kick some ass! And in this corner, the opponent, Devastator Excavator!
We're ready for this. Let's go.
And welcome to Geneva, everyone. John Saunders and Brian Kenny of ESPN here. Right now, you've got a welterweight against a heavyweight.
Yes, and true. The excavator, of course, is more than twice the size of the bulldozer.
All right, boys, I want a good, clean demo. That means no digging below the foundation. At the bell, start demoing.
Start the...
Oh, my God. Take a Bollywood.
Brian, as you can see, the gloves are off.
It was like Hackler Hearns. They can't possibly keep up this pace, John.
Listen, if you don't shape up, big man, forget house dinner and you're going with the landscaping. Make it count. You ready to do this? You ready? All right, let's kick some barn!
Demolish!
Like seeing the house come down, I was happy because I know I'm gonna have a new start. It just was rejuvenating. It felt like I knocked out somebody, you know?
Well, Brian, clearly this fight is over.
It's it. It's over. It's done.
The judges' cards are in. It's a draw.
What? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? We can't get that. Good morning. It's the morning of day 3, and we're making awesome progress. As you can see, the gym in the back looks fantastic. These guys have been working all night getting this foundation poured. What's sitting on top of this foundation is a beautiful 3,600 square foot house, East Coast style, wraparound porch, perfect for the Hill family.
So you think Muhammad Ali's punches are fast? Well, check out how fast the gym is being built. I'm actually in the area where all the workout equipment's gonna be: heavy bags, speed bag, double-ended bags, uppercut bags, all that stuff. Now, in the center of the gym, an official size boxing ring, Dad's office, lounge, locker room, balconies. I can't wait to see Dad's expression. It's gonna be a knockout.
Jaden is really big into drawing, and this is what I'm thinking this week. This For her room, I'm gonna just have this big, beautiful bed in the corner over here. And on the other side, a big, long drawing desk and all this space to basically just doodle away. Looks good.
Okay, so my special project this week is actually Tim and Michelle's master bedroom. Now, the thing is, I know they love their old house, but it was 200 years old. So I'm taking some of the old pieces of that house that have absolutely wonderful detail and turning it into kind of a cool project. Can't show you exactly what that's gonna be, but I can tell you this. I'm gonna take the old and make it new again.
This looks great. This is Justina's room, and it's really starting to come together. Let's bring the desk in, ladies, gentlemen. Let's get that over here. Ladies, perfect. Let's roll that rug out. Thank you very much. Let's drop that chandelier down. I love it. I know Justina's gonna love it. We just need to finish the house and then get it in there.
Family's on vacation, and I've got some fantastic news for them. So I set up this video conference, and when they see what I've got in store for them, they're gonna be down for the count.
Hey, Hill family, how you doing?
Hey, John, how are you doing?
What's going on? You having a good time on vacation?
Yeah.
Incredible.
We're relaxing. How about you?
Well, you know what? Funny you should ask, because I flew out all the way from New York to LA to tell you some fantastic news. And then I thought to myself, why should I tell you this news when I can have a 10-time world champion in 6 different weight divisions, an Olympic gold medalist, and an Olympic Hall of Famer tell you this great news? Have you ever heard of the Golden Boy?
Yes,
That's right, Oscar De La Hoya. Hill family, Oscar, Hill family.
Hey, Hill family. The Hammer, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Guys, I just wanted to be part of this because I know, Mr. Hill, you have been doing so much for the community, for your family, for the Hammer, and I want to invite you as my guest to my next fight in Las Vegas. You guys will get the VIP treatment. You'll go behind the scenes and into the locker room before the fight and after the fight.
Beautiful. That would be great. Thank you.
You are so very welcome, and congratulations on everything that you have been doing. You're changing so many lives, and I remember as a kid myself, growing up in a tough neighborhood in East Los Angeles. I had people like yourself, Mr. Hill, who helped me, who inspired me to become who I am now. And Hammer, you have a great example. You have a beautiful family, and continue your success. And I'll be keeping an eye on you, and hopefully you'll become world champion very soon.
Having Oscar on the computer live talking to us, it was incredible. He's come from where these kids come from, and there's just nothing, not a word other than class that can describe him. I don't teach him Oscar's jab necessarily or his left hook. Those are awesome skills he has, but the most awesome thing about Oscar De La Hoya is the way he treats people and gives back. That's what a real class act is. Oscar, thank you for everything.
Awesome, congratulations.
See you later.
Bye, Oscar.
Now, the Hill family actually loved the look and feel of their old house, but it was 200 years old, which means the siding was literally rotting off the house. Well, now this is the last of the new siding, and this stuff may just last another 200 years.
I'll just hold this like this here.
Okay, friends, me and my new mate Billy here are working on Liam's bed. It's the wood that came out of the family's old home, 200-year-old pine planks. Okay, Billy, start firing them down, and I'm gonna start gluing this up.
How's it going? How are you?
Nick,
Nick, right?
Nick Seedy.
Good, so this is pretty amazing, huh?
This is amazing. Tim deserves this stuff, man.
How long have you known Tim?
We've been here in Geneva about 10 years, and that's when my son started boxing 10 years ago. You got the #3 ranked amateur in the United States sitting right there, and you got #5 ranked amateur right there. Hammer, he's #2 in the country. You got 3 kids from Geneva in the top 10. Amateur, are you kidding me? From a small town like this? That tells you what kind of coach Tim is, and that tells you what kind of guy Tim is, and that's telling you how these guys respect Tim. These guys lost a lot of their friends to prison, and some of their friends got killed. This is why, thank God, Tim's here for this sake. Now, I'm hoping this brings more kids here to stay off the streets and go the right way. I really do. And I think it will, because that gym is awesome. This house is awesome. They deserve it 100%. 100%.
I think Tim takes that philosophy that if you change just one life, you've done something pretty special in this world. Well, he's changing lots of lives. That man is a hero. And those kids, the way they look up to him and the difference that he makes in their lives, it's extraordinary.
I love him. I love him. That's all I got to say. I can't say much more than that.
That's pretty awesome.
Okay, that felt really good. Okay, so this isn't a punching bag. This guy's actually helping out install something really cool. It's called radiant heat. Now what happens is, this heats up the coils, it gets sent down into these tubes, and that goes underneath the flooring. What's really great about that is from the flooring, the heat rises, it heats up the whole gym. In the old gym, they had an old tarp. That's what kept the heat in. Well, not only making changes for the heating, we're also making changes for the cooling. So what better way to keep things a little cool than to add a gigantic fan? Now this is definitely gonna make a difference.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to assemble!
Hey, 9, 10, you're out! Keep it coming up. So the house is finished after we put this on.
The house is now done.
That's what I'm talking about. You got some keys?
I do.
Dude, you're awesome, man. Seriously, this house. All right, people, we got the keys. Let's move in some furniture.
This week, we are giving the Hill family a safe, comfortable home for their family. They poured so much of their own money into that boxing gym. They never had the money to repair the home. Well, now they don't have to worry about the home anymore. They don't even have to worry about the gym anymore. They can just concentrate on helping kids, which is really what they do best.
Johnny! Come on in here! I just got back from Sears, and they have hooked us up, man. Up on the truck! Let's go get it in the gym! Go hitting below the waist.
I've never seen that many people in my life. And to see them in our community, it really made us feel like they understand the little sacrifices that we're doing, that we don't feel are a sacrifice, so that we can keep this program going. It was just so unbelievable.
What you guys have done for this town has been pretty incredible. I'll tell you what, because you've given so much to these guys, you've given every penny, every hour, every breath of existence to that Geneva boxing gym for these kids. This week, they've given back to you. I think what's behind this bus is gonna get you guys back on solid ground. You guys wanna see what's behind this bus?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, the first time I saw the house, it was nothing that we could even ask for or dream about or even imagine. Our old house, it was falling down around us because basically our money just goes towards the kids and we just made do with stuff. Our new house was like something should be on a showcase. There was just so many people doing so many things for my family and the kids. It was fantastic. Best moment of our life.
I tell you what, if you guys love that house, you gotta give somebody else a hug. His name is Tim Mahoney with Mahoney Design Build. Guys, give that.
Thank you for everything. Everything. The true hero is Tim Hill. He's the guy that has been out there for the past 10 years, dedicating himself and his family to help others. And we're glad that we've given Tim the tools that he's gonna need to keep on giving.
Hill family, go check out your brand new house.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just can't believe this is ours.
What do you think?
This is for you guys. This is the house you're gonna grow up now.
We have a lot to be thankful for, don't we?
When we walked through the front door, it was like picture perfect. We were afraid to touch things and we were like, is this real? You know, our old house had a lot of memories, but it was really old and falling down. But this new house, it's amazing. And we're never gonna have to worry about anything falling down around us anymore. And it's just the most beautiful thing I've really ever seen.
So guys, what do you think of your new house?
This is incredible. This is like a showpiece.
Michael wanted to make sure you guys had a place that you could relax in. You guys have got a brand new kitchen. You've got a double-sided fridge, countertop stove.
This is incredible. This layout is beautiful. I can't imagine the rest of the house.
Well, speaking of that, there actually is quite a bit of house to see. Would you guys like to see some more house? Yeah! Well, then go check out the rest of your house. Yeah! Let's go.
Whoa! This is awesome! This is awesome! I can't believe it! I love my room because it combines everything I love. Sports, games, everything. It's awesome.
Oh my God, Jaden. Is this cool? Are you excited?
In my new room, it's so cool because I can draw under my bed. I want to thank Dee Dee for making my room.
So can you draw me how you feel right now? Awesome.
Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Oh my God. I opened the door. I couldn't help myself from crying. It was the most beautiful thing I could ever ask for, and it was great because it was sophisticated to whereas I could, you know, be a young woman and, you know, move on with my life and grow up, but I still have my childhood in there. So to see everything come together in one room was really nice.
Go on. Oh my God.
That's where our shutters went. Oh my God.
This is incredible.
Oh my God.
When we walked into the bedroom, we were amazed. Some parts of the porch were still there on our bed. That was absolutely beautiful.
Oh my.
It's very relaxing, and that's what we really wanted, someplace that we could relax.
Oh.
You lying. Gotta be amazing. When I saw my room in the new house, I couldn't ask for nothing better. Like, thank you for putting a roof over my head, and thank you for giving me a bed I can lay in. It was so emotional for me just to see my room because it just made me feel loved.
That was a song by Sugar Ray Leonard, man.
Get out of here.
Seriously?
Sugar. If you know how I feel right now, no tears right now. I cried too many times before, and like I can't cry no more, but if you can understand how much this means to me, I feel like, wow, like my heart is beating like
What's been your proudest moment?
Usually my proudest moment is like seeing Tim smile. That's my proudest moment. I was about 8 years old when I hit this bag. I'm 18 right now.
Wow. So what do you think would have happened to you if you didn't meet up with Tim and get involved in boxing?
Nowhere good right now, I'll tell you that for sure. Nowhere positive, just... I'd probably be just like this bag, worn out and just bad, you know?
When you see a kid who knows how far he's come, and then you see a guy like Tim who steps in, even though he's got his own family, he's got all his other responsibilities, takes the time to basically raise a kid like this and turn him into something amazing. It warms your heart, but more than that, it gives you hope that we can all be better human beings. Now, you guys have a connection that sometimes real fathers and sons don't even have. I don't know what you went through to make you that person, but because of you, so many other people are better.
And I'm proud of every one of them every day, especially him. He's a champ every day.
You guys really have, all of you, made some incredible sacrifices. I'm hoping through this door, what you see is going to give you those things you need to keep doing what you guys have been doing. So guys, go check out what's behind that door.
Let's go, guys. Go ahead, neighbor.
My God.
Oh, my God. Holy.
Wow.
Look at this place. How could they do this? Oh my God, baby. Well, I walked into a gym. It's a real gym, and I always wanted to give them a gym that they could be proud of. The old gym was in a rough shape, and we just kept punching, and we just kept the kids off the street. But now this new one's gonna be phenomenal. For some of the kids, that's the only place they have. There's no more worried about somebody coming to close you down. It's there for good. So my worries are over.
So guys, what do you think of the new gym?
This is incredible. You know how many kids, this is gonna help so many kids right now.
Now you've got treadmills, you've got workout areas, you've got all kinds of new boxing gear, and all this equipment, everything you see in here was given to you guys by our friends at Sears.
Oh my God.
So do you think there's anything missing in this gym?
Kids.
Oh, really?
Kids.
Why don't you hit that button, Michael? Well, let's be honest. What's missing is the boxing team!
When I saw my team at our new gym, I just felt joy because I want the little kids to smile and be happy. That's what Tim wants. If Tim wasn't what he is to the kids at the boxing gym, they probably wouldn't have any dreams either, just like I was when I was younger. And in my mind, I wasn't thinking, yes, we moved up coach or Tim. I was thinking, yes, we did it, Dad. We did it, Dad.
I know you guys talked to Oscar De La Hoya on your vacation, right?
Yes, we did.
Check this out.
Hello, Hill family. This is Big George Foreman. I'm big, but what you're doing is much bigger. Seems like you're doing something small, but it's a gigantic step. God bless you.
Hello, Hill family. Congratulations and welcome back home. I'm Sugar Ray Leonard, and when I heard your story, I was so moved by the love and the passion. Tim, you're a very, very special man. I had a coach like you. And you know what? He meant the world to me then. He means the world to me now. Michelle, I don't want to leave you out because you, along with your beautiful kids, are part of this equation. You help Tim out in more ways than you can imagine. I want to say something to you too, Hammer. I love that name, Hammer. You know what? You have an incredible coach in Tim Hill. And the same principles that you apply inside the ring to be a champion, you need to use those same principles outside the ring to be a productive citizen. And one day, I will see us champion. And by the way, are we the same weight? Can you take me?
I've actually got one more kind of big surprise for everybody here. The University of Rochester has actually started a scholarship fund in the Hill family name for $400,000. You guys are going to be able to get a college education.
When Ty mentioned about the college scholarship, it really went to my heart because Tim and I stress every day to these kids' education. Their parents don't have college funds. This means that these kids have another opportunity, another door has opened, not closed for them. Another door has opened. That is like the best gift in the world.
Guys, I'm proud of you every day. Everything you do.
Proud of you.
This week has been overwhelming and a dream come true because it reminds me to never forget where I come from and what I accomplished. I want to thank Extreme Makeover Home Edition. The champ is here.
Well, I guess there's just one thing left to say. Welcome home, Hill family! Yeah, we're home!
I don't feel like I'm a hero at all. I'm just a guy who helps kids. They're all tough kids with big hearts. Some of my dreams are watching these kids come out of struggling and have their dreams come true. And I think they will. 1, 2, 3, Geneva!
That win? What happened? Where is everybody? Hey man, what's the other guy look like? We finished the house?